Blindfold Les Paul Challenge, Take 2.
Boutique Amp Edition.
Hey guys, Taylor and Scott here from Evan Music.
I'm Scott.
I'm Taylor, and today we're going to be doing another Blindfold Les Paul Challenge, but we're going to upgrade the amp this time. So like last time we specifically said we chose the little digital amp to make it harder.
To throw it off the scent.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of you, messaging in like, there's so many great amps in this room. Yeah, there's a lot of great amps in this room, but that would have been easy. At least I think. We're going to find
out how easy it is. So today we're actually going to run it through this Matchless 3015.
I chose the 3015 for a reason. The 3015 is a no frills 4 EL84 version of the Spitfire. If you know that, that's a great recording amp. You get the guitar straight in and just you really hear the tone. This is just that amp on steroids.
This is going to showcase the pickups a whole lot more, and there'll be quite a bit more difference. So we're going to do the blindfold and see if we can...
Can we tell the difference? And we even brought back our trusty Edmund Music beanie here. Works for a great blindfold.
And if you happen to be watching this video and you didn't see the other video we did, like, it was surprisingly difficult to tell the difference between an Epiphone Les Paul and a $7,000 custom shop 59 like standard. We had it in a little, go watch the video, but we had a little Mustang LT25 digital amp faced away from us, and it was surprisingly hard. So like we're gonna see how this changes things.
What guitars did we choose today?
Okay, we'll do some customs. So we have the Epiphone Les Paul Custom here, the black guy, and then in this beautiful cherry over here, we have a custom shop made to measure Les Paul Custom.
So basically, again, two polar opposite spectrums. You got the lower price import and the nicest version of the Les Paul Custom you could get. So
let's give it a whirl.
All right. So we are going to blindfold Taylor here, and I'm going to randomly put one of these guitars in his hand. He doesn't know which one, but we'll see if he can figure it out. The big differentiator here is the amp.
I think I put a pick on the... Is there a pick?
There's no pick, but I got one for you. Here, so I'll place a pick in your hand. There you go. Pick in hand. All right, so let's go with, let me plug you in, guitar number 1. Okay, reach out.
Oh, wait.
Hands up. There you go.
This is always so awkward. Okay.
Okay. So I've got on standby here. I'm going to roll it back up, and you are live. Guitar number 1. Back on standby here. Yeah. Hold your applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that amp sounds so much better.
It's a whole world of difference.
Yeah, it's
Okay, hands out again.
Okay.
There you go. All right, stand by.
Okay. Okay. This is quite obviously the Epiphone. The hypothesis that the amp makes a huge difference is absolutely correct.
It makes all the difference in the world.
And this is a great sounding amp, so anything would sound great through it. And this does sound good. But it's lacking. It doesn't have the clarity. It's a little muddy sounding.
The clarity of these custom shop pickups is just amazing. And then on top of that bloom, the bottom end of the note, it was night and day difference. You guys not being in the room, I mean, to me, it's like I was embarrassed, to do this back and forth because it's night and day difference to me. So
Moral of the story is buy a nice amp, kids. Buy a nice guitar, but buy a nice amp, because
it
makes
all
a huge
factors in
difference.
for sure. If you ever wonder, I got a nice guitar. I don't need any nice amp. No, the amp makes all the difference in the world too. It's going to showcase your guitar more than you could ever know.
It's worth it. It's worth it. We get customers that come in, they'll buy a nice guitar, or they have nice guitars, and they'll come in and they'll buy an inexpensive amp. And like, I swear, from this day forth, not on my watch. It's not gonna happen. You gotta upgrade your amp a little bit, because again, this makes all the difference, as you thought it would, as we thought it would.
Yeah, we knew it would. That's why we picked that amp to begin with on the first one. So.
But I will say this too, that the little digital amps are an enormous value, and they're great for the money. And I'm going to challenge it, like anybody that has one at home, do a blindfold test. Try it yourself, and I promise you, it's harder than you think. But yeah, when you have a nice hi-fi amp, it's all the difference in the world.
Yeah. So I think we've debunked the theory. You can tell the difference.
You can't tell the difference, and it's way easier.